Today on WAtv News, we speak to our newest faculty member here at Wheaton Academy. We talk to a local DuPage mayor about the importance of voting. Our team shows you what's going on at a local youth group. And finally, we give you an inside look at this year's auto show. This is WAtv News. Good morning, Wheaton Academy. I'm Miles Best. Today is Wednesday, February 22nd. Welcome to our 16th episode of the school year. We have some great videos for you today, starting with this first segment, the Chicago Auto Show, which is the largest auto show and has been the longest running show of its kind in North America. I had a chance to attend and show you some of the exhibit highlights. Let's check it out. This is the 2023 Chicago Auto Show, where the latest and greatest vehicles are on display for all to see. This year's show is packed with exciting features and innovations that will surely leave car enthusiasts thrilled. From stunning sports cars to reliable family vehicles, there is something for everyone at this year's show. One of the highlights from this event is the showcase of electric vehicles, with manufacturers presenting their latest and most advanced models. With more and more people becoming environmentally conscious, it is great to see the auto industry responding with greener products. It is not just about environmentally friendly cars though. This year's show also features cutting-edge technology. These innovations are shaping the future of the industry, and it's amazing to see them up close and personal. From WAtv News, this is Miles Best signing off. My favorite part of the auto show was seeing that last car, the new 2023 Mustang Dark Horse. For our next segment, Caleb and Christian introduced you to Sai, one of our two new second semester international transfers.
Today, we interview Sai Sakar on his new transfer to Wheaton Academy and ask him how he is enjoying his new environment.
Hi, I'm Sai Sarkar, and I'm the new international student. I just came from India, and I'm excited to be here.
Sai found Wheaton Academy through his mom and friends, who suggested this school to him and his mom.
Mom came here because she got an intra-company transfer, and so people just recommended Wheaton Academy to my mom. So we just looked into it, and a few other schools. We decided on Wheaton Academy.
Something Sai likes about the new school is the environment, teachers, and the gym at Wheaton Academy.
Oh yeah, it's nice. The students are nice, and the teachers are very helpful. And overall, yeah, I like the experience. It's new. My favorite part about the school, okay, well, the gym is pretty great because in India we didn't have a gym in our school, so it's great to work out with people I know. It's nice.
Some co-curriculars Sai is starting to do is tennis and business club.
I just signed up for the tennis team, and aside from that, I just had my first business meeting today, the business club meeting, and I think that's it. Not a lot going on for me right now. My favorite teacher? I'd have to say Coach Swider, because he's training us for our workouts and stuff, and it's always fun. So. Yeah.
If you ever see Sai on the campus or in the classroom, make sure to say hi to him and show how friendly Wheaton Academy students are. From WAtv, this is Christian Hua and Caleb Groot signing out.
Thanks, Christian. Early voting is upon us and the local elections are heating up. These candidates will have a huge impact on DuPage and Kane counties, as well as the state of Illinois as a whole. Liana Conti was able to sit down with the mayor of Carroll Stream to learn more.
As local elections are just over 2 months away, Thursday, February 23rd, is the start of early voting in DuPage County for village aldermen, trustees, park commissioners, library, fire, school districts, and even mayors. Today, WATV asks Mayor Severino for some advice he would give to high school students as they are preparing to vote in the next 1 to 4 years or even in the upcoming days.
I always tell people, do your homework. When you're looking for somebody to vote for, you have to do your homework.
Mayor Severino gives Wheaton Academy his strategy about some of the things he looks for when voting for an elected official.
I look at education is important, street smarts are important, business experience is important, and when you put all that together, when you look at an elected official, the main thing is that you pick the right person.
As Mayor Severino is one of 4 mayors up for re-election in all of DuPage County, he advises high school students to do their homework, not just in the classroom, but emphasizes how critical doing your homework is when it comes to politics.
There's a lot of stuff out there on the web that you got to be careful that you read is maybe not the truth. But if you do your homework and check on their background, and their qualifications, their history in office, there's a lot of things to look for that they're right there in front of you if you want to take the time to look at them.
While many students at Wheaton Academy cannot vote, it is never too early to get in the habit of researching your officials who are up for re-election. But for those who will be voting on Thursday or in the next 2 months, be sure to look at the link below and register for voting. From WAtv News, I'm Liana Conti.
All right, let's hop into some announcements. Boys volleyball tryouts start Monday, March 6th at 3:30 p.m. in the Warrior Dome. The program has 2 teams, varsity and JV. All are welcome to come and try out. Contact Coach Dunlap for more questions. Next Thursday will be our annual student performance of the Spring Musical. There will be a half day of classes followed up by the 2.5-hour performance of The Fiddler on the Roof. Boys basketball wrapped up their regular season last Thursday with a win against Aurora Christian. They finished the game over 500 on the season and were 8-5 in conference play. Wandy, Tyler, and Jeffrey were all able to score double figures last Thursday night. The Warriors hope to take the winning momentum into the game tonight as they face off against Chicago Academy in the regional semifinals. To stay on the topic of basketball, reporter Jacob York put together a hype video for the boys team. Check it out. The boys play tonight at Northridge Prep in Niles. The game begins at 7:30. Get out and support the boys. For our next story, Hannah, Sophia, and Eva caught up with our newest faculty member. Prof. Krohn is in her second month of teaching here at Wheaton Academy, but is already making a huge impact. Here's Hannah Martin with more.
After being back to school for a couple weeks, some may notice Mrs. Krohn, a new faculty member to Wheaton Academy.
So my family actually just moved to the United States in July. I decided I would apply to sub, and I'd heard of Wheaton Academy before, but I'd never been here. I didn't know anyone coming in. Yeah, our family was transitioning and we wanted something to keep us busy, and so that's how I discovered Wheaton Academy, just coming as a sub.
After living overseas for a number of years, the Krohn family decided to move back to the U.S. in order to be closer and to support their 3 children in college.
We have spent the last 20 years as a family living in Peru for 14 years, and then our last 5 years were in Ethiopia. And I was teaching Spanish at an international school, and I was also the assistant principal at the international school.
Despite being new to Wheaton Academy community, Profe Krohn's Spanish experience goes back many years.
So I was an exchange student right out of high school, and I went to Spain for a year. And when I came back and had to declare a major in college, I was like, well, that's the one thing I know pretty good, and so I decided to major in Spanish. And then I spent my last year and a half of college at the University of Costa Rica, and once I graduated from college, I got a job teaching right away, and it was just something that I found that I was good at, I enjoyed, and I liked it, and I liked doing Spanish. And then from there, I met my husband, who wanted to do missions in Latin America, and that's what I wanted to do, so it just kind of guided us to Latin America, where we're able to use our Spanish all the time.
When she's not in the classroom, Profe Krohn enjoys experiencing and discovering new things.
In my free time, I love to travel. Especially living in Ethiopia, it allowed us a lot of opportunities to travel to Europe and to other African countries. Also, in my free time, I like to read, drink coffee, hang out with friends.
Profe Krohn is not only passionate about the Spanish language, but investing in her students and encouraging them as well.
My favorite part of teaching is just getting to know the students. I really find that they're all just really great humans, and it's fun to be able to tap into what they're able to do and kind of guide them and encourage them in their journey in Spanish, and then also in their walk with Christ.
Next time you see Mrs. Krohn, make sure to stop by and say hi. From WAtv News, this is Hannah Martin, Eva de Souza, and Sophia Lascaris.
Thanks, Hannah. There are a lot of choices you have in selecting a local church. Reporter Nate Burden went over to Glen Ellen Bible to give you an inside glimpse at Reckless Youth Group. Here it is.
Reckless is a youth ministry in Glen Ellen. Reckless hosts youth groups every Sunday night, providing a meal and fellowship for the students. One Wheaton Academy student in particular shares about how he would describe Reckless.
I would say one of the words to describe Reckless is community. The amount of community that we have, I know everyone's name at Reckless. It's such a great place to be. It's such a great place to grow your relationship with the Lord.
Another amazing part about Reckless is the worship. A different Wheaton Academy student shares about worship time, how it affects them, and their favorite parts about it.
I would say that my favorite part about Reckless is the worship time. We have it every week, and it's all student-led, but that doesn't make it any less impactful. We've got Scotty going hard on the worship, which is great, and just a really great time. Everyone puts their arms around each other, and you can really feel God's presence in that moment.
Something that happens every night at Reckless is dinner. Reckless provides a meal for the students to share while conversing with one another.
Reckless, we love having dinners, and we have them every single time that we're here. It kind of creates this community. It builds the community that we have here, and it gives us something to talk about. The time that we get to talk with the guys or the specific grade that you're in, it's just an awesome time to bond over a meal, whether the meal is mac and cheese and chicken tenders or tacos. It's such a great time to have with those guys.
After dinner, worship, and a sermon led by youth pastor Mark Wilkerson, students participate in a small group.
I would say that the biggest impact of small group has been the growth in the community that I've built. I've gotten to know each of the girls and their strengths and weaknesses, and we've been able to be open, which there aren't many other places where you can be open like that and feel accepted and that you're heard.
These are just a few of the ways that God's working through the community here at Reckless. If you're interested about learning more or coming to attend Reckless, please contact anyone featured in this video. From WAtv News, this is Jacob Carlson, Nate Burden, and Billy Young signing out.
Thanks, Jacob. That'll do it for today. Thanks for joining us. Connect with us on Instagram at TheRealWAtv for all the latest Wheaton Academy information and news. From all of us at Studio 22, stay classy, Wheaton Academy.